Townsville vlog slash whatever else I'm gonna call this. I just woke up. No hate. And I think I'm gonna go for a run this morning because we mostly sat yesterday as we were traveling up here and I need to move. So a run it is. By the ocean. It's so beautiful here. Much better. I just got whatever was in my eye out. So as you've seen from the before footage, I am in Townsville. I'm here for the NAFTA, which stands for the National Australian Festival of Arts. I'm here with Dummies and we're doing a couple shows this week. I think we're doing around like 5 from Wednesday to Sunday. Yeah, I'm just gonna document a little bit of what we're doing while we're here. Found myself a good coffee. Yes, I have been to Townsville before. I was here probably, I think I was trying to work it out on my run this morning. I think it was almost a year ago with Infamous, with my partner. And I remember a lot of this, like the Strand and stuff, because we are staying on the Strand. I got there. I went for a lovely run this morning, very early because I was so tired last night. We ended up having a really big travel day because we had an 8 to 10 flight, which was supposed to be later on in the day and got moved up. And then we had an earlier flight, and so we had to get to the airport for 6:30 a.m. So that was a very early morning for us. And so we caught a Melbourne to Brisbane flight, and then we had 4 hours in Brisbane. We were only supposed to have 2, but because our flight got moved up, we ended up spending like 4 hours there. We just went and got some food and like chatted and hung out, which was super nice. And then we got the flight from Brisbane to Townsville. Quick story time. There were quite a few bogans on our flight, and there were some, what's the right word here? Misbehaving, not very nice bogans up the very back where Shona was sitting, and she said that apparently they were like super rude to the flight attendant, and they were just being like generally like very loud and like disruptive in the back. And I think the flight attendant went up to them and was like, "Are we gonna have a problem with you guys?" And they were like, "Oh no." And then as we get out to the runway and like we taxied out, one of them gets up and tries to go to the toilet. I mean, like, who goes to the toilet then? And he's like trying to go to the toilet, and the flight attendant's like, you can't, like, you need to sit down, sir. And apparently he got like all like defensive and was like, "Oh, I need to go to the toilet, like, why are you doing this?" And so the lady was like, "You need to sit down, sir." And he was like, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" It's like, we could probably kick you off this plane. But he goes and sits back down at his seat. Then a couple minutes later, the pilot says that he has some technical problems and we have to go back to the gate. Now at this point, Shona was like, "I wonder if they're kicking him off. I wonder. And so as we get back there and we like dock, a little fleet of police people like board the flight, go straight up the back and like, "Sir, you need to come with us." And he got kicked off the flight. And then there was like a whole kerfuffle because he was with a group of mates and they were all like just being like super rowdy. And Then there was a kerfuffle with the bags as well, because he was sitting in his like mate's seat, and so they got the wrong bag off, and he like started to like leave with his friend's bag, and then they had to like chase him down to like get the bag and like so walk it. By the stage, it had been like 45 minutes of this entire ordeal, and so we finally took off after like an hour delay, but very funny, quite amusing. Very entertaining. My battery's about to die. No. Anyway, yeah, that was the story of the flights. But now we're here, and today we have our tech. So I'll show you guys a little bit of footage from that. It's kind of boring. We just like check everything. I think I have a proper vlog of where I take you guys through an actual like tech rehearsal. I'll leave that up in the card so you guys can check that out if you're curious. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna finish my breakfast now. So I finally got some washing done. Today is Wednesday. We have our first show today, and I finally got some washing done. And you know, to a life is this when you have clothes everywhere, literally everywhere. I've got them on some chairs, I've got some on some hooks, and then in the bathroom we have all my socks. I have so many black socks because it's what I wear in the show, but we're now going to do a trip to Target to see if we can find like some bushes and stuff to like put around the stage, because we don't actually bring the trees that we use as like props when we travel like interstate or internationally. So we're gonna go have a look for them, hence the I'm ready with a cap look, because it is sunny, so sunny outside, and I'm here for it. Baby, going into it, I'm thinking that's gonna be out of both of us. So we can talk about it now and just fool around. It's one of us thinking that the other one is feeling that we're both gonna cry. I know I'm tongue-tied, I've tried to take time to realize the other side isn't as scary as it seems. But the point is, girl, this is the tent we're performing in, and then back here is our backstage, and we even got supplied dinner. What the heck? So amazing. This doesn't normally happen. It's like very rare thing, but it's pretty awesome.
Welcome to the Wonderland Spiegel Tent Popcorn Underground. Just a reminder, there is a bar inside the Spiegel Tent.
Washing up the white. So one thing to note about my makeup is, one, I'm not that good at makeup. And 2, this is for a clowning show. We derive some of the things that we do, so like the white, heaps of white under our eyes and under our eyebrows, are to help the clowning that we do on stage, because it helps to like express our faces. And we only do like parts of it because we decided not to take on the full-on like old traditional clowning makeup either. So that explains this weird makeup. And we do black underneath the white because that helps to like redefine like the bottom of our eyes, essentially, because you want it to convey the like expressions that you're making on stage to audiences that are very far away and not like right up in your face, compared to when you have like a normal conversation with someone when they stand like right there, whereas audiences are like so far away. Good morning. It is Sunday. So yesterday's show was a little bit chaotic in a good way. I lost 3 buttons during, like 1 before the show and then 2 during the show. It was kind of hilarious because I had this like gaping hole during the time. It was probably not the best look, but it was very funny for us on stage. It's also just a very fun show. We ended up like playing a lot with each other and sort of like improvising and like made each other laugh on stage a little bit, which is always nice. And we had such an awesome crowd yesterday. We filled like the entire middle section, which was awesome. But I'm now going to sew my buttons back on. Well, the 2 that I found anyway, one of them broke in half and we only found 1/2 of it. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning while I jump on some breakfast. Done. I have 2 more buttons now. Hopefully I won't have a gaping hole in my costume today for our final show, because it's Sunday, sort of our final full day, which is kind of sad because it's so pretty here. So I'm going to now film a video, because one of the other things that I do is I like sell my services and things that I do on a place called Fiverr, and I got an order last night, so I'm gonna have to film that this morning and get that done. And I really hope it doesn't take me too long, because I would love to go for one more swim in the ocean, and I still have to edit this video, except I think it'll probably go up tomorrow, because today's just gonna be a very busy day as the last day. Yeah. All right, let's film this. Well, that's us. We're done here. We did it. We are back to touring, except, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, let's travel home. Time to fly back to Brisbane and back down to the Gold Coast to Ian and Infamous. I guess that's it for this video. I'll put a little bit of outro footage here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, like a bit more weak and chilled. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. It really supports my channel. And hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I post, which is usually once a week. And I will see you guys next time.